what it do. I love it, boy ELOOO. Y'all know we back in the building. I do not stop, I just go. You hear me? And if all of my coffee sippers that's out there, man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's showing love, sharing. The subscriptions has been going up, the views, everything is just where it need to be at the time it needs to be there. So I'm thankful to all of y'all. This is your boy ELOOO, and we here early in the morning on Sipp This Coffee, man. I'm calling this one here morning robe. I still got my robe on. Cover myself up real quick. But yeah, man, we gonna come on, we gonna kick it this morning. I promise you it won't be long. I normally say that then end up still doing 25 to 30 minutes, but today I promise you we won't be long. We came on here just to kick a little action, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay consistent is the whole key to everything in life. Trying to make sure that we can continuously develop. I was listening to some motivational speakers, and it was Icky Johnson. Icky Johnson said, completing the task long after the mode that you set the task in is gone. Being consistent, staying at your pace to complete your goals and your targets. We might wake up one morning and be like, man, I'm about to lose 15 pounds, and you feel great that day. But the next day you dealing with hunger and you getting cravings. You got food all the way around you, and you like, oh man, this food look and smell good. I want to eat it. But staying consistent to the goal that you set long after that mode that you set it in is gone. That's what consistency is, bro. That's what being a man is, bro. However, there's so many levels of it that we can speak on that. But staying on target, no matter what the options is, that was one of the best things that I done heard, bro. Like, Icky Johnson got a lot of them. If y'all don't know who Icky is, he's a motivational speaker, ex-football player that had a tragic accident, left his arm completely unmobile. Yeah, great motivational speaker. Y'all should check him out. So, bam, let's get to some situations right here. First bulletin we got on it for the day is, what does your presence say? When you step into a room, when you step into a building, when you show up to an event, a function, anything like that, what does your presence say? You know what I'm saying? What it's like, you can't control what people say about you, but your reputation precedes itself. I've heard that my whole life. Your reputation precedes itself. So that means, what are you consistently doing out here that people are used to you doing, and what type of emotions and feelings do you bring into a room when you come? If you're a man, that emotion stuff should be down. Like, it shouldn't be emotional. Like, on some female, you might get mad and set the whole thing on fire. Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about that. As a man, our presence should be light. We should be walking in these rooms and being the light to the darkness. A mother in here, it's 5-6 people in here talking negative. When you come in, they should be saying, they go the positive guy. He gonna go, what you, and people say this to me. I had about 2-3 guys that come to the shop, no matter what's going on, what the topic is in America at the time. They come in, they ask me, they said, man, I got to come get the glass half full version from Earl. They got to come see me to find out what I'm thinking about. Because no matter how bad the situation is, I guarantee you I'm going to search for the light out of it. I don't care how dark the situation is, I guarantee you I'm going to search for the light in it, bro. It like, the glass half empty, the glass half full, bro. Like, however, it's halfway. So if you can say that it's half empty, hey, again, mindset is everything, man. One of the first books I read, I've said this before on here, is about the paradigms. Changing your paradigms into life. If you don't know what a paradigm is, you should search it. If you don't know what book I'm talking about, you should search it. It's a great book, bro. Yeah. What's next, man? Bingo. All this stuff correlate with itself. A couple of little topics that correlate with itself. Don't just be on earth, man. What value do you bring to the room? That kind of goes along with what I just said to the last one. I added what value do you bring to the room, the last one. But don't just be on earth. You actually have an opinion of things. You actually know if you like the taste of things. You actually know if you like the smell of things. Like, don't just be on earth, bro. What is your preferences? And again, what do your presence bring to the room? Like, all these questions are questions that correlate with each other. That's almost identical. And the reason why we ask these things is because this is what these young men should be asking themselves. Right now, of course, I'm coaching high school football right now, so I'm around a lot of young men daily. And just being around it lets me know that there's still a lot of confusion out here. There's still a lot of young men that's not getting the proper leadership, that's not getting the proper teachings in life coachings. I ain't talking about coaching sports, in which I'm teaching them the X and O's and how to do the little fundamental things to be in the right position for the proper alignment and all that type of stuff there. That's coaching into sports. But who is coaching these kids in life? Who is coaching these men in life, these people in life, to understand that we're not just here to be on earth. We're not just here to just be like, yeah, I'm on earth. You know, I'm breathing another day. Nah, bro. You the one that's supposed to put the light to the day. You the one that's supposed to let people know that the sun is outside shining, the grass is green, as long as what? As long as you water it. It ain't a matter about, the grass ain't greener on the other side. The grass is greener wherever you water it at, bro. Wherever you put your time and your attention to, that's what's going to grow for you. And most people are clouding themselves with negativity. This thing right here, the cell phones, you are, what you talking about? How you say it? How do you say it properly? My brain ain't firing this morning, so y'all be with me. But you are indirectly doing things, you know what I'm saying, on this phone. When you on this cell phone, you are indirectly seeing negativity. You are indirectly, like you're not deliberately on here searching for, I hope you ain't. You know what I'm saying? I hope you ain't looking for stuff to put you in a bad mood and stuff. But just scrolling on social media, you're going to run into things that's going to switch your mood. You could have hit your phone just on a random basis, open your phone, unlock it, go to social media, scroll 2-3 posts, and two out of the first 5 posts you see got complete negativity on it. It can mentally change the whole chemical balance going on up top. And now you done put yourself in a bad mode. Yeah, man. We indirectly do things to ourselves that puts us in these modes and stuff. And we got to stay out of them, bro. Why? Because we the light that's supposed to be lighting these rooms up. It's some people that's going to be around you that, okay, back to these kids. Some of these kids live in darkness, bro. Their parents are in darkness, their grandparents in darkness, and they bringing these kids into darkness with them. When they hit that field, we got to be the ones that bring them to another situation. This got to be your time away from the darkness, got to be out here with us. So that goes back to what I'm saying. I can't just be floating on earth just thinking football 24/7. We got to help these young men become men. Why? Because what we talk about on this show 24/7, helping the community become better. And how do you do that? You start with your house first. If every man that has kids out here was teaching their kids proper etiquette, if teaching their kids proper standards, if they was teaching their kids, basic cleanliness, how to keep you clean, keep the stuff that you're around clean, all that. Bro, we're making the community a better place. Sleeping in front of your own front door first will always be the best thing to do. Start it in the mirror. When you want to help a whole bunch of people, help you first. Work on you first. Get all this unnecessary anger and all this stuff here up out of you, bro. There's a lot of damaged adults walking around. And what else we always say on Sip This Coffee? All my coffee sippers can recite this and say that you are an adult longer than you are any other period of life. Longer than your adolescence time, your baby time, your preteen, your teen time. You will be an adult longer than that. So to let your adolescent years, preteen years, teenage years destroy you to the point that you start to destroy what you in control of. Because remember this, you wasn't in control of what happened in your childhood. That was your parents, your surroundings, your environment. But as an adult, you are completely in control of you and everything else that's under your hat. Shout out to my auntie Dorothy too, because I don't even think she know. I feel like Undertaker with my hat on too. Yeah, I feel like the Undertaker with it. Come on here to drop these gems and jewels to keep y'all away from crime and out the grave. Yeah. But like I said, you are in control of what you have going on in your emotions. I'm not saying that you're just going to be able to dismiss feelings and stuff. What I'm saying is you can actually study yourself. You can actually reach deep inside yourself and find out what is the problem that you're holding on to. There's therapy out here. You don't have to go and sit down to somebody on some couch laid back like some therapy session that everybody talk about and try to show y'all and, disclose your whole life story. No, you can do this yourself. There's plenty methods and different avenues that you can turn down to get yourself together, at least enough to enjoy your adult life. So don't just be on earth, man. Let's start working on ourselves. We did a freshman orientation. We was able to meet a couple parents. And let's just say this, it's straight up. A lot of parents need to work on themselves, man. Some ladies are destroyed over past relationships and all this other stuff that has nothing to do with their kids. Some dudes, same boat, are destroyed by past relationships and just bad all around bad, all the way around bad. The darkness that we've been speaking on, the darkness has overclouded them, and they're allowing it to impact them as a parent to be there for the kids. We can't do that. We can't just float through life while we're raising these kids, man. You got to find the inside drive to push yourself, to push your family, to get to the next level. Because why? Generational curses do repeat themselves if ain't nobody trying to stop that cycle, man. If ain't nobody trying to break these cycles and strongholds, we can't do it. There's no outside, there's no inside force. I said it right first. There is no outside force stronger than the inside force. Once you tell yourself that you can, once you tell yourself that you can't, 9 times out of 10, you will be correct. So there is no outside force that is stronger than the inside force that is within, that you can push. How do you find a stronger power within inside to fight some of the stuff inside plus all of the stuff outside? My go-to is G-O-D, God. I'm no pastor, I'm no preacher, but I tell you what, I'm in the word, brother. Simple as that. If that don't suffice for you, you got to go out and find whatever it is for you. But for me, it is G-O-D in the good book, brother. I'm studying, I'm learning, I've studied everything that I need to. I'm seeking and searching for peace 24/7. Will Smith had the movie. And did I know that that movie name was a part of the Constitution? The more you study, the more you read, the more that you learn, and you understand that in the Constitution, it literally states, as Americans, we have the right to pursue happiness, brother. I don't care what's going on, how it's going on. I'm going to search for the light. Why? If I let myself fall into a dark cloud, a dark world, all these people that is around me, that is around me for the light, for the motivation, for the glass is half full, not half empty type of mentality, I fail them. I fail my kids. I fail my wife. I fail the students that we work with. I fail the coaching staff that I'm a part of. I fail everybody by allowing myself to go into dark holes that don't allow me to be the greatness that I'm supposed to be. If my mind is telling me I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do it. But if I stand up and I tell you, mother lover, I'm ELOOO, real deep, big. I'm him. Ain't nobody else meant for this job but me. Ain't nobody else gonna do this like me but me. You heard me? Man, I talk to myself on a different level. Sometimes my wife and my kids catch me and they be like, what is it? Yeah, I go there. Sometimes I literally get in the mirror and tell myself, stop being a little bit. My dog Lamont used to say to that, I ain't no bit when you be working night. When that bit get hard, you get the, can't be no bit, can't be no bit, can't be no bit. It get hard. The person that tells itself that they can and can't is usually right. Whether you tell yourself you can or whether you tell yourself that you can't, you will be right. Whatever you allow your mind to process and take in, that's what's going to be your life. That's what's going to be your journey. Yeah, we got to work on what we intaking and how we intaking it. Last bulletin. We almost hit the 20-minute mark. I'm going to get my rump out of here. This is the whole, I came on here today just to say this. Price and quality. Price and quality. The higher the success, the higher the cost. Price and quality. The higher the success, the higher the cost. If you want to go and buy top tier stuff in the world, you won't be getting it on discount. Most of the spots that you go to buy high-end fashion, high-end cars, high-end anything, there isn't a clearance rack there. There isn't a clearance rack there. There isn't a marked down price nowhere on site. What happens? You come prepared and ready to purchase at a high cost with the bag, right? Same thing in life, same thing in sports, same thing in school, however you want to look at it in life. If you want a higher reward, you're going to have to put up a higher cost. You're going to have to put in everything that you got. You got to give every drop that you got inside of you has to be to afford this situation that you're trying to get to. Because why? Everybody can't afford it, brother, sister, whoever you is out there listening to me right now. The higher the quality, the higher the price. So if you want to be top tier, you got to be willing to spend top tier. And that can go monetarily or just energy from the inside, from your mental to your heart, to your soul. You hear what I'm saying? Don't talk about being number one if you ain't ready to do unlimited amount of work. Don't speak on being top tier if you're not willing to give unlimited amount of anything. If you have a limitation, if you got a barrier, if you got a wall up in there and you talking about you chasing greatness, delete that word off of them. Take greatness off of whatever you speaking on. Because if you have a limitation and you got a wall, you're only going to get to that limitation, to that wall. Until you break down, it's gospel songs, all kind of stuff saying break the chains, break the wall. All of this stuff here is a reason why all this stuff is in dialect for people that's trying to overcome things. When you speak on overcoming, there's a lot of words that come that correlates with that. Yeah, man. That's my robe talk for today. Again, shout out to my auntie Dorothy. Got me rocking that. I got my robe on this morning, sipping my coffee. We about to head to work. Then we gonna head to the other job. And yeah, we get back on deck with all of the products. Kingdom Hair Care. We got everything you need, how you need it, when you need it. Just come tap in with us. Shout out to everybody who was waiting on us to come through our little stretch of transformation. We had some inside work to do for the business, in which wifey is like top tier, bro. Y'all don't even think y'all understand. And I'm glad y'all don't understand, because that's why she my wife. Now, I won, but we got the job done. The job is got doggone going in a great way. And like I said, if you want any hair products, you want any information on the hair products, just reach out to me, man. You can write under the videos. You can DM me. We on Facebook, Instagram. We on everything that we need to be on. And we in the community. So wherever you see me at, talk to me about it. Same thing that goes on for the barbershop. Shout out to the barbershop and the school. Them guys just did a back to school event this weekend that went very well. Shout out to the students from Florida Student Cosmetology School that went out and helped out with legit cuts over there in St. Lucie West. Hey, the school in Fort Pierce, the shop in Fort Pierce, but we was in Port St. Lucie doing back to school cuts. Come on, man. We in the community all the way around the board, man. Shout out to everybody who rocking with us in a great way, man. It's nothing but love to y'all out there. If ain't nobody said it to y'all in a long time, man, I love y'all, man. Coach said something to the team yesterday. A lot of people don't never hear that. A lot of people ain't heard I love you from somebody. And I'm gonna tell you like this here, as like I was telling y'all earlier, we are set and we are driven by the good book. So therefore, the good book told me to love thy neighbor. Hey, we out here on the show. You watch and sip this coffee, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all keep pushing. Y'all keep rocking. And let's be the positive light in the community for the people who need it, man. Because there's a lot of people that's stuck in darkness. So like I said, the higher the quality, the higher the price, man. Salute. What we always say, one finger, two fingers. And before I say peace, I'm going to say this like this here. Put a smile on your face so you can put a smile on somebody else's face, and we can make the community a better place. And if that's what's going on out here, we're about to do some things that y'all don't even understand, baby. One finger, two finger, peace.